Hi Cancers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Today we're going to do a mid-month reading. We're going to check out the energies for the last 2 weeks of July. We're getting started with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. All the decks that I use will be linked in the description. If you'd like to book a personal session with me, my calendar link is down below. And this can resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. If it doesn't resonate, don't force it. Check out your other placements. Let's start. Oh, did I say this? If you're new here, welcome. I'm so grateful for your support, so grateful for your likes and all of the good energy that you've put into this channel. Thank you so much. What's the energy surrounding Cancer in the last 2 weeks of July? What's the energy surrounding Cancer in the last 2 weeks of July? Blessed. Card number 22. All right. Card number 22 says, something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected, grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. The Oracle's message: there are moments in life when out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. So that's nice. Let's use the tarot to get into some more insight on what's happening. Okay. What's the energy? Show me Cancer in the last 2 weeks of July. Show me Cancers in the last 2 weeks of July. Keep seeing the Moon card. Let's see if that will come out in your reading. Show me Cancers in the last 2 weeks of July. I feel like you're ready to talk. What's the energy for Cancers in the last 2 weeks of July? All right, Two of Wands. You're making a decision. Clarify the Two of Wands. The Tower. Tell me more. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in the last 2 weeks of July. All right, so I'm getting similar vibes to the Leo reading. So if you're a Cancer who has significant Leo placements like in your big 3 or big 6, go check out the Leo reading. We're beginning the reading with this Two of Wands. It's followed up by the Tower. Then with the Four of Cups, we have the Death card, and we have the Four of Swords. Okay, Cancers. So this is very much your energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. Cancers, you're making a decision here. Could possibly be to end a situation. I feel like you've been thinking about, or are you thinking about making some kind of decision? It's either you're making a decision and forcing a Tower moment, or you're thinking about making a decision that will be kind of like a Tower moment. It's like, you know, it will cause an upset. I feel like the reason why you're making this decision is that something is underwhelming to you, like you're not completely satisfied, but we're going to clarify to see what this is. What's this decision? Clarify the Two of Wands. What's the decision here? Clarify the Two of Wands. Queen of Swords. So yeah, to cut something out. Bottom of the deck is a Devil. Clarify the Two of Wands. Three of Swords. All right, so you're making a you're like contemplating a decision. You're like, should I end something, or should I speak my piece, knowing that if I speak my piece, something is going to come to an end? Clarify the Tower. Clarified by the Empress. I swear this is super similar to the Leo reading. We have the Empress, the Tower, the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords. Like, it's a lot of similar cards to that Leo reading. So if you're dealing with a Leo, or if you know you have Leo placements, go check that out. All right, so yeah, there's an Empress here that came out to clarify the Tower. So you may be dealing with this person. I don't feel like this person is you. Taurus or Libra of significance. Clarify the Tower. King of Pentacles. All right, so a shakeup between two people. A decision here. You're thinking of communicating, or you're contemplating communicating some kind of truth, some kind of thing that you have to say that may cause a shakeup between you and somebody else. Two people here coming up as the King of Cups and the Empress. I feel like you are the King of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Pentacles and Empress. I feel like you're the King of Pentacles, but you could be the Empress. So choose which one is you. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the Tower. What did I say? You're contemplating an ending. You're contemplating putting an ending. All right, so this is between two people. This is in relation to another person. It's a connection. And like I was saying in the Leo reading, this doesn't have to be an intimate connection. It could be a work partnership. It could be a work collaboration. It could be a friendship. It could be so many different connections. For some reason, whenever I say connection, people always jump to think it's like an intimate love relationship or something like that. But we are connecting with different people in different ways. Like, just because someone says a connection, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're intimately involved with that person. So it's a decision here that you're thinking of making or communicating to this other person, but I feel like it could bring an end to some kind of cycle. But it's either it can bring an end to the relationship between you guys, or it can bring an end to a cycle between you both. But there is some kind of dissatisfaction, Cancers, that I feel like you're having. Like, you're not 100% satisfied with something in the last 2 weeks of July. And I feel like you're thinking about talking about that. You may be afraid to talk about that because you don't want things to end. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. Clarify this Four of Cups. Don't want to talk about it because you've been investing in this thing. Why is it so hard for us to pull out our investments or to think about investing? Well, I know why it's hard, because we're just like, we put so much effort into something, we don't want to pull out our effort now. But it's almost like if something isn't satisfying you, right? And if it concerns someone else, and after speaking to that person and there's no way that you do see yourself being satisfied, then maybe it's time to pull out. But Cancers, if you don't speak up about whatever this thing is that you're dissatisfied about, it does not give the person a chance to fix it, does not give you an opportunity to fix it. It just lets the situation remain as is. So yeah, there's this energy here of, I'm not 100% happy, but I don't want to talk about something because I don't want to force an ending between me and this person. Like, you don't want to upset an equilibrium or upset a person or upset a connection. But I feel like there's only so long that you are able to hold that in, hold this dissatisfaction in. You don't want it to become a point of contention inside of you that causes you to explode after a period of time, you know? Yeah. Feel like you almost feel too like this thing is like a gift, or like the universe gifted you something, and how could you not feel fulfilled in this thing? Whether this be the universe gave you this connection. What is this Ace of Pentacles? The universe gave you it's like the universe gave you this opportunity that you're just like, this is an opportunity of, like, literally placed in my lap by the universe. Should I really, like, all right, clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Others of you, this is going to be a message for some of you here outside of this relationship dynamic here that we're looking at. I feel like there's like this underwhelm, like you're not completely pleased or satisfied with money, how you're making money, how quickly money is coming into you, how long your investments take to like give you back some kind of reward. I feel like you're evaluating that in July. Like, this could be related to a job, or it could be related to, it's just, yeah, you're kind of like, this is not paying out how I think it should pay out. This is not giving me back the rewards that I think based on what I have invested. So some of you may be thinking that about your job. I feel like the universe is saying, don't worry about it too much. Like, don't worry about it. We're bringing you an opportunity. Others of you, you don't want to communicate this truth to this person because you feel like the universe gave you like a blessing with them, or the relationship is a blessing, or the relationship has been a blessing to you in some way. You've probably had good times with this person, had happy times, fond memories with this person. Clarify the Death card. Clarify the Death card. King of Wands. This is the achiever in the deck, and this is the king. You're not coming out in the feminine energy, Cancers. This is coming out in the masculine energy. So it's almost like I feel like you're the one here initiating an ending. You're the one here transforming, or the catalyst to transform a situation between you and this person. Meaning this situation is not going to change unless you do something to change it. So if there's something you're not satisfied with, it is time to vocalize it. And that doesn't necessarily mean that the situation may end, but maybe a cycle of the situation will end. You know, like, you never know until you actually say something. So that's a thing here. Say something. What is the Four of Swords? Clarify the Four of Swords. You're thinking about, wow, this is a whole reading. Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Abandoning a connection, abandoning a union, like walking away from a union, walking away from a friendship. This is what we saw with the King of Pentacles and the Empress energy here. I feel like it's the same person. You're really thinking about this because you're like, damn, it was a blessing. Maybe this person felt like a blessing to you at one point, or maybe you felt like the connection was a gift from the divine. But yeah, I just feel like it's really, really hard to come to terms with I'm gonna pull some advice. It's really, really hard to come to terms with ending a connection here with somebody else. I'm gonna get some advice. What's the advice here? What's the advice for Cancer in this dynamic with this person? What's the advice for Cancer here? What's the advice for Cancers in the last 2 weeks of July? What's the advice? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this could, here's the thing, this could be you know, when you're coming into alignment with someone, and I talk about this on Twitter. So if you want to keep up with me to get spiritual education in other ways, follow me on social media. The link is down below. It's at Tawana Antoinette everywhere. But there's usually times when we're coming into alignment with people. And when I say people, this could be you're coming into alignment with a friend, you're coming into alignment with a lover, you're just coming into alignment with someone else's energy. Oftentimes people romanticize that, like, oh, if they're meant for me, it's like I don't have to worry about or stress about this relationship. It's not gonna, like, okay, fine. And in general, yes, there are relationships that are easier to deal with, and there are relationships that are a little bit harder to deal with based on things like timing and compatibility. But when you're coming into alignment with another person, sometimes it can get a little bit bumpy because you're getting to know each other, you're triggering each other, you're seeing likes and dislikes and what works here and what doesn't work here. And it's not necessarily that you're putting an end to the dynamic, but there's so many deaths and rebirths that you have to go through to get into an alignment of something that works for you both. So deaths and rebirths can look like arguments where some people like don't talk and they fall out for like 2 days or a week and whatever, and then they fall back in, and then they talk again and they apologize, and they, you know, and I feel that's the energy I feel like here. I almost feel like a relationship is deepening. It's almost like two people may be coming into alignment with each other. Maybe it is a little bit difficult. Maybe you both are stumbling upon things that you don't like. Cancers, maybe you are stumbling up on a trigger or something you don't like, which is causing you to think that you want to end a dynamic, you want to end a connection. But I feel like here the advice is to get to know the person that you're dealing with, and there's nothing that you could possibly say to somebody who is meant for you that would cause them to leave you prematurely. You know, like if that person is meant for you, then they're meant for you. If you don't like something that they do, speak on it. And if they're really meant for you, you guys will work on that together. So that's just my point. Let's pull one more card. One more advice card for Cancers in this relationship. What's your advice, Spirit, for Cancers in the last 2 weeks? Flirt. So this to me, when this card came out, it doesn't necessarily mean flirt, but it just means don't take things so seriously, which is what I was saying before. Something not going to your liking in a relationship dynamic, speak, engage. You know, like, don't think that it has to be all doom and gloom if just this one thing isn't going according to how you like it. Like, there's room for, and usually this is a trauma response when we're so used to speaking our feelings and having people like run from us or abandon us because we speak our feelings or something like that. Maybe you could be responding in this way to another person, not giving them the benefits of the doubt because all you know is people leaving you when something doesn't go well in a relationship. So have a more light-hearted energy towards this person is the advice in the last 2 weeks of July. If you're having a problem, vocalize that. You're adults. There's nothing that you shouldn't be able to like just talk about. And if you value this person and they value you as much as I see in this reading, then I feel like you should be okay. But let's pull a final self-care. Wow, Cancers, you're really getting a lot from me today. You got 2 advice cards from the Romance Oracle deck, and you're getting a self-care card. No other sign has gotten those cards. I think Leo got an advice card, but I've been pulling them on an as-needed basis. So yeah, what's the advice for Cancers in the last 2 weeks of July? What's the self-care advice for Cancers in the last 2 weeks of July, please? I'm taking this. What's the self-care advice for Cancers? All right, Cancer. Ooh, 2 cards came out for you. You guys are really getting the most. Connect with the earth. So go outside. It's going to be really, really important for you to connect with nature. and journal. If you don't have one, get one. Journal your thoughts and feelings, because I feel like that will help you work through them. So guys, if this reading helped you, remember to like it, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel so you know when new readings are out. And I'll see you next time. Bye.